everyone, today I'm going to be doing the A to Z Bookish Survey tag. I just watched Whitney from Whitney Novels, and her reasoning for doing it is the same as mine. She said it looked like fun whenever she watched, that one person's, and well, now it's my turn. So I have all the questions, and it's so much fun. You have to go through the alphabet, and there's like a scenario, and you pick a book, like always. So the first letter is obviously A, if you know the alphabet, is the author that you have read the most books from, and that is Rick Riordan. I have read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About 13 or 14. Yeah. Oh wait, 16. Percy Jackson's Greek Gods is over there. B, best sequel ever, Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. It was so good. So good, such a good sequel. C, currently reading Sea of Monsters. It's a reread, I swear. I promise it's a reread. D, drink of choice while reading. Well, my favorite drinks are soda. I love soda a lot, but I don't really feel like drinking soda with my book because I don't want to spill it or whatever, so I guess water, because my mouth gets really dry, so I have to have something to drink. E, ebook or physical book? Physical book. Definitely. F, fictional character you would have dated in high school. Well, I'm in high school right now and I would love to date Peeta Mellark. G, I'm glad I gave this book a chance. Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I don't like science fiction, so I did not think I was going to like it at all, but I loved it, so. H, hidden gem, and it's a book that's a hidden gem, and Whitney's right. I guess how you would tell the question of this is a book that not many people know about, and this isn't true, but I just couldn't really think of one. And I forgot I'd not mentioned this book once on my channel, and it is one of my favorite books of all time, and that's Holes by Louis Satcher. Just this morning, like right now, it is literally on. I'm watching it on my TV. On ABC Family, the movie Holes came on, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a video. Then I'm like, I haven't talked about Holes once. So, Holes, we read it in 5th grade. It's cool. I love that book, and the movie is fantastical too, so yes. I, an important moment in my reading life. Discovering The Lightning Thief was a huge point because that's what introduced me to young adult fiction, even though that's middle grade. Come on. Let's just go ahead and say it's young adult. And also finding my signed copy of Tifios at Target. I hadn't read that, but I knew I really, really wanted to, and then when I saw it was signed, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. And then it was big because I loved it, and, yeah. J, just finished. I just finished rereading The Lightning Thief. Maybe you guys don't know, but I'm marathoning the whole series. And Heroes of Olympus before Blood of Olympus comes out. That's why Air of Fire is kind of being put on a stop. I feel kind of bad because I've been waiting for that forever, but whatever. K, a kind of book that you won't ever read. Well, not ever, but I said nonfiction because I don't like nonfiction. Earth is boring. And new adult, that's dirty. I don't like new adult. I would never read something like that. L, the longest book I've ever read. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Cracking out at what is like 892 pages. I think that's what that is. M, a major book hangover. House of Hades. House of Hades by Rick Riordan. N, the number of bookcases you have. Well, I have 2. That one aqua shelf right there and then my main shelf. But there's like 6 little actual shelves in that, and then there's 4 on that. But I guess they just made the big thing, so 2. What is this? Okay, you read this multiple times. The Lightning Thief and The Fault in Our Stars. I've actually only read The Fault in Our Stars twice, but I've read bits and pieces and chapters so many times, I've probably read it as a whole. I've read it as a whole twice, but then bits and pieces I've probably ended up reading it about 6 times. And then The Lightning Thief I've read 1 billion times. P, your preferred place to read. Well, my bed. And then in my living room, we have this red chair that I find to be extremely comfortable, and that's where I sit and I read at night, so. A quote that inspires you. My main quote that I always love is from Harry Potter, and I want to make sure I'm getting this right. It's written on my mirror in an expo marker. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of time if one only remembers to turn on the light, from Albus Dumbledore. And then anything that John Green has ever spoken, whether it's on his YouTube channel or on his books, and Hank Green, John and Hank Green, anything that they say or anything John Green's written, that's my favorite quote. R, regret reading. I don't regret reading any of my books. Like, I've not enjoyed some, like, I mean, like, I hated To Kill a Mockingbird pretty much, but that was for school, so I didn't, like, regret it. I had to do it. A series that you started but you need to finish. Harry Potter. I'm on the 6th one. T, your 3 all-time favorite books. Fault in Our Stars, Percy Jackson. I'm just gonna say Percy Jackson, so whether the first one or whatever. And then The Hunger Games. U, unapologetically fangirl over. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. V, very excited for this release. Blood of Olympus. How many times am I going to say Blood of Olympus until October? I dare someone to start counting that. V, or wait, no, I just did that one. W, worst book habit. I buy too many. I do. X marks the spot. Find the 27th book on your shelf. I counted on my shelf. I just started on my favorite shelf just because I didn't know where to start. You will never guess what the 27th book is from where I started. I started on this side. I just started. The Fault in Our Stars is the 27th book. And I wanted to scream. I was like, no, you are kidding me. I thought as I started counting and I started getting into the 20s, I was just like, oh, it's going to be on my John Green stack. And it was The Fault in Our Stars. So, I take that as destiny. Y, your last book purchase. Air Fire by Sarah J. Maas. And Z, you stayed up way too early finishing this. House of Hades. I did. Not House of Hades. Did I say stay up too early? I totally meant stay up too late. Into the early hours of the morning. So anyway, that was the A to Z Bookish Survey, and that was so much fun. Someone go down and do that. Someone do that, because I will watch that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!